What if I told you that Ohio State's 2025 national championship run was more than just a game? It was a faith walk? The Ohio State Buckeyes have done it again, but this championship wasn't just about football. It was about perseverance, belief, and brotherhood. From the first snap of the season to the final whistle in the 2025 national championship, this team proved that hard work and faith can take you to the mountaintop. Today, we're breaking down Ohio State's incredible journey to the national title, the game-changing plays, and the defining moments that sealed their victory. How did they overcome adversity, silence the doubters, and cement their legacy in college football history? Stay tuned because we're diving deep into every detail. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest sports breakdowns. Now, let's get into Ohio State's legendary 2025 championship run, the road to the championship. Less than a week before the national championship, reflections on the long journey to this moment filled the minds of Ohio State's players and coaches. The season had begun with a single goal: to become national champions. Now, after 171 days of hard work, discipline, and unwavering belief, they stood on the precipice of greatness. The Buckeyes had come full circle, returning to Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where their championship aspirations were first spoken into existence. But this time, they weren't just dreaming, they had the opportunity to cement their legacy. Their opponent, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, stood in the way of their ultimate prize. With everything on the line, Ohio State prepared for one final battle, determined to turn their faith and preparation into victory. Game day, a clash of titans. The Buckeyes entered the national championship game with a 13-2 record, while Notre Dame boasted an impressive 14-1 season. This was a meeting of two storied programs, each hungry to etch its name in college football history. For Ohio State, this wasn't just about winning another title. It was about proving that perseverance, discipline, and faith could overcome any challenge. In the locker room before kickoff, the energy was palpable. The leaders of the team spoke from the heart, reminding their teammates that this game was bigger than football. It was about brotherhood, legacy, and the unbreakable bond they had forged through adversity. "It's 60 minutes, one player declared. "It's us against them." They wanted this matchup, and now they got it. The gates are closed. No more talk, we finish this. First half, the battle begins. Notre Dame struck first, orchestrating a 9-minute drive that ended in a touchdown. The Fighting Irish came out aggressive, making it clear that they weren't going to back down. But the Buckeyes were unfazed. They had been tested all season and knew how to respond. Tre'Von Henderson, Ohio State's dynamic running back, wasted no time in answering. He found an opening, bursting through the Notre Dame defense for a huge gain. Quarterback Julian Howard, calm and composed, led the Buckeyes downfield with precision passing. Freshman wide receiver Jeremiah Smith, already a rising star, made an acrobatic catch in the end zone to tie the game. The momentum began shifting in Ohio State's favor. The defense tightened up, forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to the offense. Quinton Judkins took advantage, powering his way through the line for another Buckeye touchdown. As the first half wore on, Ohio State's confidence grew. On defense, cornerback Denzel Burke and safety Sonny Styles made key stops, frustrating Notre Dame's quarterback and forcing hurried throws. With each passing play, the Buckeyes imposed their will. By halftime, Ohio State had taken a commanding 14-point lead, but they knew their work wasn't done. Second half, a championship mentality. As the team huddled in the locker room, the message was clear: 30 more minutes to make history. The coaching staff reminded them that no lead was safe and that the champions finished the fight. "The score doesn't matter right now," a coach said firmly. "What matters is how hard you can go for 30 more minutes. How much are you willing to give?" The Buckeyes answered the call. On their first possession of the second half, Judkins exploded through the line for another big gain, setting up a crucial touchdown. The defense continued to apply pressure, with Tuimoloau leading the charge in the trenches. Notre Dame, desperate to mount a comeback, capitalized on a costly defensive penalty to score and cut the lead. But Ohio State remained composed. Howard responded by leading a masterful drive, delivering a deep pass to Smith that reignited the Buckeyes' offense. With time winding down in the third quarter, kicker Jaden Fielding nailed a field goal to extend the lead to 11 points. The pressure was now on Notre Dame to respond. final quarter. The fourth quarter was a test of will. Every snap, every tackle, every decision carried the weight of a championship. Notre Dame refused to go quietly, moving the ball methodically down the field. But Ohio State's defense held strong, denying them an easy path to the end zone. With just under 4 minutes remaining, Notre Dame found themselves in the red zone. The tension in the stadium was thick. This was their chance to make it a one-possession game. On third down, they attempted a fade to the back of the end zone. Denied. Denzel Burke leaped into the air, swatting the ball away at the last second. Notre Dame had no choice but to settle for a field goal. The Buckeyes still led by 8, but they needed one final drive to put the game away. Howard stepped into the huddle, eyes locked with his teammates. One play at a time. We execute. We believe. The offense took the field for what could be the final drive of the game. They moved quickly, short passes, strong runs, eating up the clock. The tension grew with each yard gained. With 45 seconds left, Ohio State faced a 3rd and goal at the 12-yard line. A touchdown would end it. Coach Ryan Day called timeout. Walking over to Howard, he placed a hand on his quarterback's shoulder. "Go finish it." Howard nodded. He jogged back to the huddle, taking a deep breath. He knew this was the moment they had all dreamed of. The ball was snapped. Alabama brought the blitz. Howard stepped up, scanning the field. He saw Smith streaking toward the corner of the end zone. The pass was perfect. Smith leapt, outstretching his hands. Catch! Touchdown! The stadium erupted. The Buckeyes sideline exploded onto the field. Scarlet and gray confetti rained from above. It was over. Ohio State, national champions. Legacy of the 2024 Ohio State Buckeyes. Julian Howard dropped to his knees, overcome with emotion. Around him, teammates embraced, some crying, others shouting in triumph. This wasn't just a victory. It was the culmination of months of sacrifice, hard work, and an unshakable belief in each other. Coach Day, holding the championship trophy high above his head, addressed his team. His voice was steady but filled with emotion. This is what faith does. This is what belief does. We are champions because we never stop believing. As the cameras flashed and confetti swirled, the Buckeyes celebrated the end of a journey that had tested them in every possible way. The final images of the night played out like a dream. Players hoisting the trophy, families embracing, and teammates sharing a moment that would bond them forever. The legacy of the 2024 Ohio State Buckeyes was secure. They weren't just champions, they were believers. And belief, as they had proven on the grandest stage, always finds a way. As the dust settles on the 2025 season, the Ohio State Buckeyes have solidified their place in college football history. Their triumph wasn't just about winning a game, it was about the unwavering faith, relentless drive, and brotherhood that guided them every step of the way. This victory will inspire future Buckeyes for years to come, a testament to what can be achieved when talent and heart come together. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay connected with all things Ohio State football. Go Bucks!